A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action.
So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Platini. It's run loose here. And it's Michel Platini. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. In with the challenge. France have a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Terrific save by Manuel. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Can he finish? Goal, France! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Cherki at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
France leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's chosen to go back. Mbappe. It's Camavinga. Now it's Thuram. Zaire Emery, distributed tidily. He has found the way through. Quarter of an hour played. Vieira. It's a good spell of possession, this. Out towards the flank. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's got away from it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And the through ball. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a throw-in. France currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. And here's Platini. It's played through for him. That's a decent clearance. Ribéry.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely worked. Thuram just eases him off the ball. Bade. Chouameni looking to pass their way up the pitch. This looks promising. And he's had it nicked away. Zaire Emery. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. Vieira. Half an hour played now. And it's Thuram. Camavinga. Mbappe. And it's Zaire Emery. Spread to the right. And it's played in. Hernandez.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Great chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
That's going wide left.
And he's there to make the challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Mbappe. Koundé. Ribéry. Knocks it into space.
Defending was strong and firm.
Bade.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
France firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 21, le numéro 7.
Down to business again.
À leur place, le numéro 10, le numéro 11.
And it's Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. Platini plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
France can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Mbappe. Zaire Emery, played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And here's Olise. Koundé. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's the throw.
Camera. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Michel Platini.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he...
And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
France find a position of real strength now. Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe.
Hernandez
Kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tchouaméni. This is a promising build-up. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he's managed to get free. Oh, important interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Tchouaméni. Over to the right flank.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 20. À sa place,
Tchouaméni.
le numéro 22.
Vieira. And Cherki. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zaire Emery kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Camavinga. Saint-Maximin.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Saint-Maximin. Can he get it through? That's destined for the flank. In towards the back stick. Saliba makes the interception. Played out to the left flank. Ekitike! He's kept it out just.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
À leur place, le numéro 19.
Bayulu!
Le numéro 24.
Oh, brilliant save. Hernandez. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot.
Always onto this. And he's cut it out. Fofana was in no mood for any of that. Corner number 2 then. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. Bade. Cherki. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. That has been slung wide.
Silvestre did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Ekitike. Vieira gets a foot in here. Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. And he shoots! He's got it all! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Chers spectateurs,
France can celebrate now. They have exactly... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Indonesia.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, we're on the way. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball
Oh, good play! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 11, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Spread to the right. Lahm delivers. Schlotterbeck gets it away. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Ronaldinho. Shot, surely! And he hits the net. Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Number 11, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
So that's two now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Rice. And this is Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a really well-measured ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. David De Gea to save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's picked shapes to shoot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
And it's Rice. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here. In towards the back stick. Now it's Hullet. Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Ibrahimovic. And here's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rice. Can he get it through? Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. Oh, the touch is just too thick. could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Batistuta. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, that's a key interception. He has found the way through. Lahm has it out wide and in space. Totti. Shevchenko.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is good strength. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rodri. And here's Batistuta. Ronaldinho.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Schlotterbeck makes the interception. Fermin. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko. Rodri. Half-time getting close now. Ronaldinho. He's shifted. Ronaldinho! Shevchenko. And it's Shevchenko.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And this is Ibrahimovic. McAllister.
There will be 1 minute
Rice.
added time.
Shevchenko. Now it's Lopez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great defending, strong and determined. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
Well, they're in a
for
great
information
position, Peter,
provided
so
by the
why
local
stop
police.
now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Manchester United looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. So let's get the ball rolling. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And that's another good win of the ball. Look at the space here. He's having a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper's dealt with that. That's very neat. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. That's a throw. Rice. And here's Eto'o. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lahm takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Great vision. Deftly away. Indonesia are looking to play on the counter here. Decent chance! Incredible! Just incredible!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
71,898.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Here's a man who his teammate... Oh, that's ambitious. Chance here to counter. Rice. And that's gone loose. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Rodri. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, lovely Phidias. He's gone for goal! Can he spark a counter here? Totti. Now it's Lopez. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Roberto Carlos. Nesta. And it's Gullit. For Rice. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Silvestre.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Batis. Can he finish? And it's in! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Substitution in progress.
Indonesia still making a fight of this. Albertini. No, that's been intercepted. Rice plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rice gets over and intercepts.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Lahm. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
And
Neto, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everyone, and
horns.
welcome to
This is
Old
football
Trafford.
at its finest. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
That's more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Impressive, and another try! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That pass has been well intercepted. Rice. Lahm has it in a wide position. Terrific effort! And he hits the net. Two, and we've barely begun here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
He's going for goal! Ruud Gullit! That is just a piece of art! A finish right from the top drawer! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Twente cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the
Shot at goal! And yes, it's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that means just one thing. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Borussia
Red is the colour,
Dortmund.
the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around.
Cruyff! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And here's Ronaldinho. And he's had it nicked away. Plays it across. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. It's Xabi Alonso. Tries to pass it through. Baresi. And it's Xabi Alonso. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Quality ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looks to the other side. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's a shade optimistic. Rodri. Ferdinand. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Eto'o. Gullit. That's going wide left. Roberto. He leaps for it. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
This is a promising build-up, and it's Cruyff. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Turns back here, probably the best option. Baresi.
Manchester United really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Eto'o could move up a gear here. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Gullit. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Eto'o. And here's Eto'o. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. Played with finesse. Oh, important interception. Rice. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, super ball. Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gullit is always looking to break lines. And it's Ronaldinho. Threads one in. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. Vieira. And this is Hullet. Shot could be on. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space. Eto'o is flagged offside. Rodri. Vieira. And it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go again. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri. Rice plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Roberto Carlos. Here's Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri. And it's Rice. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. Oh, this is a terrific run. Rice. Rodri. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Rice, played out to the left flank. Bellingham. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, delightful ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Ronaldinho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Desailly cuts it out. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. And here's Hullet. Thinks about the shot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's managed to get free. Cross flung in towards the middle. Corner then.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
So that's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Great leap! And there's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Now it's Eto'o.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Gullit. Roberto Carlos.
Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Carlos deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Driving forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 14, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 25, McTominay. Pele.
Rodri.
Substitution in progress.
Messi. Knocks it out wide. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Vinicius Junior
Picks it up out wide. Ibrahimovic. And here's the chance to counter. And this is Roberto Carlos. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's been cut out, well played. Desai, and it's Messi. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through.
McTominay.
A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Mbappe. And this is Messi. Real chance! And he's stuck it away. With so little time left. Grandstand finish. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
There will be 3
clinical.
minutes added time.
Borussia Dortmund give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Pele. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that was vital. That's that, the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment.
This is a
Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.